Hello everybody, welcome back to another weekly vlog. It is actually Friday when I'm recording this, but I thought I'd get a jump on next week's weekly vlog since I've finished the edit and uploaded the brand new video from the ultra marathon, the Wales ultra marathon, the peak finale. That is up on my channel now. I will link it in the description, top line of this description in this video. It's definitely the best thing I've ever put together video wise. I'm really proud of it, and so I'm hoping you guys are enjoying it. If you are watching this and haven't seen that, go check it out. It's a really good piece, really encapsulates the whole event, and I'm really super proud of it. Super proud. So yeah, just buzzing to have that out. It was a great event, had a really good time, but all of my thoughts and feelings are in that video, so go check that out. But I'm going to stop harping on about it in this because we're back. Regular scheduled content, the weekly vlogs, they're going to be back now. I would just be documenting my current journey of just what the hell I'm doing and why I'm doing it. I haven't got anything booked at the moment, but probably looking to do an ultra sometime early next year, kind of January, February time, hopefully. So yeah, I will obviously update on that when it comes to it. But for now, I am in miserable rainy England. It is pouring down, and I'm going to go out for my first kind of like proper run since the ultra. I went for a 5k with Lucy earlier in the week, and legs felt fine. I've recovered well as far as I'm aware, but I just wanted to see kind of if I did a 10k how I'm feeling. So we will go out and test that. I'm just going to do the route around me. But yeah, I will maybe record some clips. I'll see how the rain goes. As you can probably hear, it is getting heavier, which is awesome. Love it. But I am getting soaked, so I need to get moving ASAP. But I'm hoping my hamstrings are good. I'm going to go probably somewhere between 5 and 5:30 pace. Just see how my kind of threshold I'm getting soaked. Threshold kind of is feeling, see if my lungs feel all right, because it can often, after a big effort like the ultra, it can make them a little bit almost like sore for where they've been kind of used. But yeah, just going to keep it sensible, not going to push myself too hard, but I am in some nice high vis and the alpha flies, give them an actual run out. I haven't run faster than like 5:30 pace in these things, so I actually wanted to try them out. That's kind of one of the reasons I'm out. But yeah, I will update you afterwards. I'll show you how wet I get. And yeah, hopefully it's a good run, but I'm just gonna get going and warm up a bit, but catch you in a bit. Hello everybody, I hope you can hear me over the sound of the road. About halfway through the run, about 5.5k in. It's pretty tough, I can't lie. I've been going at 4:53 average, but I went out a bit fast. I was a bit excited, and then I've reined it in a bit to start going more like 5-minute pace. Hamstring feels great, which is good. Right leg was a little bit weird to start with. I'm probably a little bit lopsided just from the running in the ultra, but my lungs are just struggling a little bit. Definitely harder than it used to be, but you know, to be expected. I think I haven't consistently trained or done much of this kind of running really for a while. This is a bit of an abnormal pace for me, so it's a start of getting back. But yeah, my heart rate's at like 175 at 4:45 pace. Like, that's a little bit hard for me. So yeah, I think my body's still going to be working its way back. It's only been 6 days since the ultra, so yeah, but I'm about to go up a hill now, so I'm going to take it easy, but I'm going to put the phone down, just enjoy the rest of the run, and I'll update you when I'm back. Hello everybody, welcome back. It's another day. It is Saturday. I'm just out taking the dogs for a walk. Really windy and stormy here, but for some reason up where I am, which is not sheltered at all, as you can kind of see. I mean, it's windy, but it's not anywhere near as windy as it was. So I don't know. Maybe it's coming from over there, and all these trees are blocking it. But either way, very happy. I'm in 3 layers. It's the first time this year. Sorry, that is not true. That's a complete lie. That's the first time since summer that I've been in 3 layers out for a walk. So yeah, weather's definitely turning, but hey, it is what it is. I love autumn. I like the seasons as well. As much as whilst it's winter, all I can think about is summer, and vice versa. When it's summer, all I want to think about is like having a cold bed. it's still nice to have the seasons, and it also gives different patterns for training. Something I never really thought about until semi recently. There's a bit of fluff on my hair. Was obviously we have our circadian rhythm, which is where our ancestors essentially would wake up with first light and then they'd go to bed when it got dark. And obviously in the winter that meant that it was shorter. But actually that exact energy still happens now with us. And so in winter, we are by nature less productive because we have shorter days. And that is why people get seasonal depression, and why you might tend to find it difficult if you're doing a 9 to 5 and you're going into work and it's dark and then you're coming home and it's dark. That is a completely natural phenomenon and very, very normal. So yeah, it's just it's worth considering that when you're trying to, do something difficult, or you feel like, oh, in the summer I could do this no problem. I used to be able to easily go for a dog walk and a run, and now because it's dark it feels really difficult. Like, yeah, that is why. So a little bit of fun info for you there. But yeah, I'm just making the most of the fact that it's still light now. It's going to draw in really quickly, and in no time I'll be out with my head torch and my body torch on, just jogging around. But yeah, I went for obviously the run yesterday. I didn't update like afterwards, I did during, but that run was really good. Hard work, like I said, during that run. It's going to take a while for my lungs to just kind of get back to being used to just being used normally and kind of pushing up the heart rate and stuff. But that will come, kind of 6-7 runs, break the back of it, it'll be fine. And I went for another run today with Joe and Shah. We just did literally like 5k of trails. And that was nice, but pretty windy, and then had some lovely food. So yeah, it's been a good day so far. Chelsea are playing in about an hour, so I'm just going to get back in time for that. And yeah, other than that, it's been a pretty chilled one. This will probably go up a week Sunday, so this is going to be probably quite a long vlog, but yeah, it's been good, and I'm happy to be back training. And sadly, actually, the Arc of Attrition, the race we wanted to do, is sold out. So we're going to have to look for a different one. I'm going to have a little Google, see what I can find. But yeah, sadly, the one we wanted to do is sold out. So we'll have to get on that early next year, the next time. So yeah, if you've got any ideas of good kind of ultras, fun ones, then give me a shout in the comments, because it's just so hard to find like a list of like all of them, where they are, what they are. Kind of each website's got a different thing. There's so many events, it's kind of important to have a proper look through and know what you're getting into. But yeah, other than that, I am gonna get back to my walk. I'll catch you guys in a bit. Hello everybody, welcome back to another day. It's Monday evening. I'm just out taking the dogs for a walk. It is absolutely stunning, like 18, 19 degrees and sunny. Seriously beautiful evening. Little like last kind of hurrah to summer. But October's often got some really nice weather. I think people think that just because the overnight temperatures get cool, that it's suddenly just like winter, which is not the case. Winter doesn't properly start until December, really. November can be pretty grim and it's quite wet, but yeah, October can be lovely. So yeah, just really enjoying that. So out for a walk, and I think I'm then gonna go for a run later as well, an easy one. We actually ran yesterday. That would have been the clip before this. I didn't speak about it or do any vlog stuff for it. But we actually went to a location that Lucy and I have been meaning to go to for a while, which is Kenley Aerodrome, which is kind of half an hour away from us. But it's basically just like, it's an airfield, but you can go around the outside of it anytime. It's not lit or anything, but it's tarmac, and it is, I want to say it's like 10 meters elevation per lap, and it's a 3 kilometer lap. And yeah, so we went there to basically just do a couple of laps, really, just see what it's like. We'd never been before. Had a couple of friends who have been there and recommended it. And it's difficult to find somewhere that you can do kind of flat running around where we live. So we headed there, weren't particularly prepped for it or anything like that. It was just going to be like, an easy run. And we set off, felt pretty good, just running around. Did a lap at about 6:05 to 6:10 pace. And Lucy was like, let's do another one, see how we feel. I was like, okay. Go around again, kind of averaging about 6:10 overall. At that point, I was like, one more lap. We're basically at 10K. And we are, at that point, 40 seconds, 35 seconds a kilometre ahead of Lucy's PB pace for the 10K. And I was like, wow, realistically, we should go for it. Lucy's like, yeah, fine. So we just kind of cracked on at that pace, held it. I was saying, you know what, we can absolutely dial it back and we'll still make a massive PB for her. And she was like, I just want sub 105, previous PB 107.30. And that was like hilly around where I live. And yeah, we just kept going. Obviously, like I said, it was kind of 10 meters elevation per lap. So it was about 35 meters elevation overall for the 10K. Came out with a 102.30. I mean, actually on mine, it was a 102.15. So absolutely smashed her PB. Third time running 10K, massive PB by 5 minutes, and so on the way to sub 1 hour. So really, really proud of her for that, because she also properly started sending it at the end, and then felt sick afterwards, bless her. But yeah, absolutely sent it. It was class. So yeah, really, really happy with that. Out of nowhere, pulling a 5 minute PB on 10K. She'd been away for a couple of weeks, so she was like, oh no, I'm going to have lost all my running fitness, blah, 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 blah. I was like, no, obviously that's not how it works. She also, for context, she'd run 10K a week while she was away anyway, so she'd maintained fitness comfortably. But I think just in her head, she was like, I haven't run as much, therefore I'm not as fit. Fine. I was like, you'll be fine. Yeah, 5 minute PB. I mean, that is ridiculous. 30 seconds a kilometre faster. That is no joke. And yeah, so now, absolutely buzzing. I think she's a little bit tired from it today, but yeah, an unbelievable PB. And it was a really nice run for me as well. It hit perfectly in my zone too. So for me, it was lovely to be able to do that, but also, support her in doing that. But we didn't have any snacks, any water, anything, which we have had on the previous couple of 10Ks. So yeah, it was just a really, really good session. So anyway, going back to my original point, yeah, I think I'm going to run this evening just because it's so beautiful. I'm not going to miss out on a nice little chilled run in this weather. Probably just be 5K or 6K, whatever route. But yeah, it's just too nice. I mean, look at this. Stunning. But yeah, and then I'm back to track tomorrow. Now I'm going to take it super, super easy, because the last thing I want to do is give myself an injury. I actually have nothing to train for right now. Obviously looking ahead to an ultra at some point, but generally speaking, I've got nothing to train for, nothing to race for. I'm actually just going to take it dead easy. So I think I'm going to go to track, do the easier session, which is less reps, and also just push myself less, because I do not want to kind of, this hamstring is pretty much healed, but there's still a little bit on it for sure. I can still feel it. Not when I'm running, but when I sit and kind of put pressure on the point of where the tear was, which is fine. But I need to start kind of slightly building up that tempo stuff, putting my heart rate a bit higher, but that's no issue. If I just take it 80%, nice and simple, then I'll be absolutely fine, hopefully. And I'll be sensible, if it starts giving me any sort of grief or anything like that, I will straight away cut back on it. But yeah, so I'm going to do that tomorrow, so I don't really want to overdo it today. But I'm just trying to get volume in my legs now, because I'm using the ultra marathon as a springboard to just keep going and get my volume back up to 30K a week-ish. And hopefully more than that in the future, but 30K a week is a nice level, and then kind of progressive overload from there. But yeah, that's my plans. I might film some clips later, I might not, we just don't know. I'm so silly and funny. But other than that, I'm gonna go back to my walk and enjoying this beautiful sunshine, make the most of it. And then, yeah, I'll catch you guys in a bit. Good evening, everybody. Welcome back. Another bit in this vlog. It's Tuesday evening, about 5:30, just taking the dog for a walk up Rugget Hill. It is absolutely stunning. That weather I spoke about yesterday has just stayed a little bit longer, which is absolutely lovely. You hear the birds probably. It's just stunning in general. So yeah, nice little walk up the hill. No run today. I said yesterday I was going to go to track. Did my run yesterday, felt good, but just was a little bit aware of my hamstring. I don't know whether that's like a psychological thing, just ahead of kind of putting some pace back into it, but I decided I didn't need to rush out and get back to track this week. There's no reason to particularly. I haven't got anything booked at all, running wise, but I just in the back of my head I was like, I still slightly feel it. There's no point, undoing all of the kind of healing that's gone on there. So I just decided I'm not going to do it tonight. So a walk instead. So we will, just let it rest. So I did run 5 days in a row. So, it's not necessarily smart to just keep going on it until something goes. So yeah, or it could cause an issue somewhere else, all those kind of things. So that's fine. I need to do my exercises for it, but all in all, it's all good. But yeah, just having a lovely evening, nice and chilled one. It's kind of not sunset yet, but I mean, it's not a million miles away. It's 5:30. I think it's dark about 7. So yeah, it's winter's coming in, autumn, but it's lovely. What a lovely time of year. And excited to keep going. I've been doing a lot of research today about what events I want to do kind of in the next 6 to 12 months. And I'm very excited about a few of the ones I've found. So I will update you guys with those once I've booked them. Because, like the Arc of Attrition, things sell out. So I need to get on them. But yeah, I'll let you know kind of what I'm planning to do as and when I have it confirmed. But yeah, very exciting things. So we will, update you when that time comes. But until then, I am just going to go and enjoy a lovely evening walk with the frogs. I hope you guys are all having a lovely time whilst you're watching this, probably on a Sunday. So yeah, hope you're enjoying, and I will catch you in a bit.
Good morning, everyone. I hope you are doing well. It is Friday morning at like 10:15. We have gone for a run. We're just back and chilling, and Kona is here. And yeah, we just went for like a 4K jog walk, like 7-minute pace, nice and chill, me and Lucy. And yeah, it was really nice. It was our birthday yesterday, so we've just been taking it dead easy. But thought, sensible to get out and get moving. We're actually heading to the Cotswolds today, just as a little weekend getaway. So going to take you along for that. We'll have the dog with us, so we're going to go on walks, basically go see nice places, farm shops, that kind of stuff. But yeah, I'll take you along for all of that. Should be good fun, but hopefully the next clip you see will be us in the Cotswolds.
Good evening, everybody. It is Friday, about 6 something, I don't know. Yeah, probably like 6:15. We are just out. We are in the Cotswolds. We're walking the dog in the evening. We're just away for a couple of days. Lucy's behind me saying hello. Oh God, this is all sorts of wacky. Anyway, yeah, we're just away for a weekend, so it'll be nice. Oh, there's a deer over there. Okay, see that. But yeah, so we're just out for a nice walk. It's a beautiful sunset this evening. So we're trying to get to an abandoned church, apparently, where you can go ring the bell. So that's the adventure. And then we're having a chill night and just like really chilled weekend in general. So yeah, just taking it nice and easy. Lucy said she's going to take some videos and stuff, and I'm going to do the same. So there'll be random nice videos in between either this clip or after or before or whatever. But I'm going to stop my dog chasing a deer. 1 second. Hello, everybody. We have found the abandoned church. It is absolutely so cool. And then there's this bell. But it's really cool. It apparently is the church's conservation trust, and they save and care for over 340 historic churches that are no longer used for regular worship. And so they maintain them, which is very nice. So if you like churches, check them out. But it's lovely in here. Beautiful. I am myself, I'm not very religious. So I'm not religious at all, actually. But I can still appreciate the beauty of an old church. I mean, that is absolutely stunning. Let me see if I can get like a proper good view. I won't walk over any graves, but the front of it is just beautiful. Not that my big fat head in the way is going to make a massive contribution to this, but yeah, look at that. It's amazing. And there's a better view of it. Yeah, just kind of weird looking for a church. It kind of looks like it's sunk into the ground, but it is, yeah, really cool. I'd obviously just showed you the inside. But yeah, it's just this kind of abandoned church. So shout out the Church Conservation Trust and shout out my girlfriend. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. It is Sunday, about midday. We are just out for a last walk in the Cotswolds. We're actually, can't see it massively clearly, but by some of the lakes. There's like loads and loads of lakes around where we're staying. So yeah, we're just doing a little walk around those with the dog. She is having a great time. We've done 4.3 kilometers so far, and we've got another probably like kilometers to go. So a nice long walk before we drive back. It's been an absolutely lovely time here. We've gone for a couple of runs. We've gone for some walks. Been to Cirencester yesterday, which was lovely. They had a market on. Bought a few things. Yeah, very lovely town. And then just had a walk around. Went to a lovely pastry shop called Need, Knead. And yeah, can recommend. Amazing cinnamon bun and jam donut. Wow, that water is so blue. Luz, look at the colour of the water. I don't think you can't really make it out on the camera. It's like turquoise. Anyway, yeah, it's absolutely lovely around here. It's my first time kind of being a bit of a tourist in this area. And yeah, we have absolutely loved it. It is stunning. We stayed in a nice little kind of annex, almost like a studio flat, I suppose. But it was, yeah, perfect. You could walk to some lovely walks right out the door, same with runs. It was just off the main road, but quiet. Yeah, just, so 10 out of 10 for that. But yeah, we're just making the most of the last bit, and then we're going to drive home. It's just a couple of hours, so yeah, nothing too major. But we, yeah, the weather hasn't been sunny. Obviously, you would have seen the sunset. Wait a sec. Sorry, got cut off there. There was some cyclists, and didn't want my dog to run into them. Yeah, it's just been brilliant. So if you're thinking about going to the Cotswolds, can recommend. Cotswolds Stone alone is worth coming for. It is, yeah, very nice to look at. And just, yeah, some amazing walks. And I'm sure a lot more to do than we've even managed to do. We kind of just kept it pretty simple, but we're almost certainly going to be back. I think it was dead easy. Yeah, a couple of hours away. Bourton on the water as well. You would have seen that. That was lovely. But yeah, if you've got a dog or you want to just be outside and just have a bit of a chilled long weekend, it's perfect. So yeah, can recommend. But that is it for this week. This vlog's probably quite long because I started it over a week ago. So I actually can't even remember what the first clip in this is. But we're back on the weekly vlogs, and then thinking about what's in the future for the YouTube videos and stuff. I'm going to start doing a couple of different ones as well, not just vlogs. But that'll be as and when I manage to do that. Look, there's someone water skiing. Don't know if you can see that. But yeah, thank you very much for watching as per usual. It's always appreciated. I know that these can be a little mundane, a little bit just me talking to the camera, but I enjoy making them and then I just look back on. So yeah, I hope you do enjoy them. Other than that, that's it for this week, and I will catch you all next week.